What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. All right, let's jump right into this. So, just wanted to come up with a quick updated video. Obviously, if you guys have seen today, it's early in the morning around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the States, and we have seen a big drop in the market once again, right? Once again, we have seen a big drop. Ladies, right now sitting at around 48. We just dropped from yesterday. Obviously, we saw a drop and we were sitting around that 52, 53 area. Well, since then we have seen a drop. And let's see here, let's map it out. Just from last night to this morning, we've seen an 11% drop on top of what we seen yesterday. Now, this isn't a strictly Milady thing, right? You can look and see Bitcoin right now sitting at around 38.9. We did break that 39.5 mark that I was talking about as of yesterday. If you guys remember in the stream, we were speaking about Bitcoin and how we definitely wanted to see Bitcoin hold this spot right here. This was going to be that 39.4, right under 39.5. And you can see multiple times we did find it as support, but I did warn you guys yesterday in the stream. And that just leads me, let's push a pause real quick. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like for the algorithm. Make sure, importantly, hit that subscribe so whenever we do go live every day, you'll get the instant alerts and you'll know that we are live. It's usually every day Eastern Standard Time around 6 p.m. So if you can make it, come join, ask questions, friendly community, and we're here just to kind of really monitor the markets and kind of go over what's going on that day in the markets, right? So back to Bitcoin. So yesterday I was saying in the stream, we've already bounced off of this multiple times. Really, if you see, we've bounced off of this 39.4, 39.5 area about 4 times, right? And I said, if we keep retesting this, we're most likely going to break it. And you can see we broke it, right? You can see we bounced somewhere around down here at this 38.6 mark. You can see we are hanging below it now. Now, the next spot that I do find as some support, it's like I was telling you guys yesterday. Most likely, we're going to, if we continue to see the sell pressure, Grayscale sold a lot yesterday. Again, they're continuing to sell. They moved another, I believe, $900 million of Bitcoin over to their Coinbase market or Coinbase wallet as of yesterday. Haven't got a confirmation that they sold, but I'm pretty sure they have, right? So that will come up to almost basically over $2 billion in less than 10 days that they've sold of Bitcoin. On top of yesterday, we got word that FTX sold almost $1 billion worth of Bitcoin yesterday on frozen assets. So, I mean, you throw in just $3 billion and then you throw in the scare retail investors, probably some other bigger wallets over there, really just following what the big whales are doing, and you're going to cause a cascade of a sell effect, right? I don't think it's going to be anything noteworthy, like we're going to go into history books of the biggest dip in the world. Who knows? But what I'm calling for, like I said, if we continue to have sell pressure, we're most likely going to see somewhere around this 37.6. That's going to be a pivotal spot that we're going to want to hold. Real quick, we're going to go back to Milady, but I do want to remind you guys, if you did miss the stream yesterday, in the stream before, we've been telling you guys, we've been kind of calling this because, and I'm going to show you real quick on the charts. Just give me 2 seconds here. Just listen to what I have to say. And I see a couple other YouTubers have been covering this as well. When we 2020, when we were on our way up, you can see it kind of looks like what we were doing recently in the last 5-6 weeks, right? We had some nice euphoria, markets were moving, started making new highs, right? Bitcoin made a new high right here at around 42,000, and you can see we saw a retracement of about 30%, right? It scared the market. Everybody was like, we're going back to 10,000, and out of nowhere, we ended up flying up, making a new high, and almost repeating the process over and over and over again, right? So you can see as we go into a bull market, 20-30% corrections are actually very normal. We haven't even hit that yet, right? We haven't even really tapped a 20 or 30% correction as of now. A 20, like I was saying yesterday, I don't mean to keep referring to the live stream, but we repeated this. A 20% drop would most likely bring us down to where I have as support somewhere around that 37.6, 37.7 mark, about 23%. So just want to make sure you guys are prepared, because yesterday, remember, we had a poll and we had about 30-40 people chime in on the poll asking, if Bitcoin drops 20 or 30%, what do you expect Milady to what do you think Milady's going to drop? And I had the options of 20, 35, 45, and I believe 55, somewhere around there, around there, right? Well, after the end of the stream, when I got the tally of all the numbers, about 40% of the people actually agreed and said that if Bitcoin drops about 20%, give or take, Milady's probably going to look at around a 45 to a 55% drop. So, not saying this is certain. I'm just telling you guys, be prepared. Be prepared. We're not going to zero. If you get the opportunity to buy in right now, and I'm going to bring up the market cap for Milady, but if you have the opportunity to buy in on Milady right now, at, let's see here, the market cap right now, $35 million. Absolutely a micro market cap right now. Imagine if we drop down to $25 million. Do you understand the opportunity that you are getting handed? Don't get scared. Don't get shook out. If you have to reposition yourself, if you feel like maybe repositioning yourself right now, maybe making a sell anticipation that you're going to buy in down here, I wouldn't be upset. I respect that. But remember, you take that risk, we might be at the bottom and we might start going back up, and you might have to buy in at a 10% increase, meaning you're going to have to either put 10% more or you're going to take a 10% loss on your Milady. So, just be very careful. I'm always giving you those scenarios. Like I said, I honestly think a solid spot. I did buy yesterday and I bought today as we dropped down towards this 46, 47 mark. I bought in, just buying like increments of a billion here, a billion there, right? Well, and a billion Milady, not $1 billion. That'd be crazy, right? But really what I'm waiting for is to see if we're going to come down and retest this 200-day moving average, which would be somewhere around this 42, 43. You better believe if Bitcoin drops down to 37, we are for sure going to test this 200-day moving average and possibly might break it. So just want to make sure you guys are aware, prepared. Right now might be the time to kind of reposition, or not reposition, but maybe just get some funds gathered up and just be prepared for somewhat of a dip, because I don't think it's going to be a long-term thing. I think it's going to be maybe a few weeks. If you guys saw yesterday, we mapped out when Bitcoin did take that 30% drop, it was really honestly only for about 4 to 5 weeks. The market was technically on that downward movement, and we've already started that about 2 weeks ago. So I'm not saying it's going to be exact, but if we play something similar, we could see, like I said, 2, 3, 4 more weeks of some more downward movement, some more pain in the market before we really find that spot for the sellers to be overwhelmed and the buyers to come in. So other than that, guys, just wanted to make sure you guys are aware. You're prepared. Make sure you guys check us out tonight. We will be here Eastern Standard Time around 6 p.m. We'll map out everything that's gone on today, what's going on for the week. If you have any questions, any of your favorite projects, 100% we'll cover it. So other than that, guys, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday.